And I would like to do two things. Firstly, on behalf of my colleagues of Volvo Construction Equipment, and some of them are here in the room, I would like to thank you. Because as you know, we are hosting this CCC summit now in the third year, so 3.5 years. And when I look into the room and when I see what was discussed today, it is huge progress that we have made in the last 3 years. And I would like to thank you that you have prioritized, that you have decided to come here to participate or to contribute. Secondly, I would like to share with you what is in this whole topic for an OEM, for an equipment manufacturer from our side. And you have seen, hopefully by now, the machine outside, the HX2. That is a fully automatic, fully electrified hauler. We have 3 or 4 other machine types that are electrified, excavators and loaders. And then we have 248 other machines in our portfolio. And they are driven by diesel combustion engines. And with that, we are rather part of the problem. But in Volvo, we would like to be part of the solution as well. And it's for a very good reason that in 1972, we added environmental care to our core values. We put it next to safety and to quality. And it was 4 years ago that we reflected on how to contribute to a certain degree in the area of carbon neutral or reduced carbon footprint. And that's when the idea of the CCC came to life. And it was 3 years ago in this very place here in Gothenburg, in this room, that we started the first seminar. And as I said before, we have made a lot of progress since. I think we talked about it as well, that we had these kind of seminars as well in other places, in Munich, in London, in North America in conjunction with the ConExpo. And every time we found passionate people that want to share their experience and that have a common goal, to make our industry more sustainable. So I said Volvo CE with diesel-driven machines is part of the problem, but we would like to be as well part of the solution. And to be part of the solution, we have to be, as an OEM, proactive. And we are very proud that we are represented in the advisory board of the World Green Building Council. We are participating actively as well in the Swedish Green Building Council. And since 2013, Volvo Construction Equipment has joined the WWF climate saving activity. And there are more or less 7 activities that we execute in our company, be it product related, be it our internal way of working, be it developing new technologies where we contribute to the objectives that we have agreed on with WWF. And we have made a clear commitment. We want, in a 5-year period, reduce the CO2 exhaust emissions by 7 million tons. And we are doing it, we are measuring it, and we are on track. And yes, as you can see here on the slide, there are different contributors. There is, of course, to start with the portfolio that we have from a machine perspective. And we are working hard to optimize our machines. You saw the example outside. Electrification is certainly the greatest contributor that we see in terms of reducing exhaust emissions, and we will see in a little while a very compelling example. But even for diesel-driven machinery, we have made, with new regulation coming in, big steps forward. And to just give you a reference, if we take the machine level that we have in 2013, and then we project ourselves into 2020, the exhaust emissions on our traditional machine portfolio will be reduced with new technologies by 30%. Internally, we have equally important efforts to make our company greener. We have in Braås, here in Sweden, the first carbon neutral factory where we develop our articulated haulers. That means every energy that we need to run the factory is renewable. And then we have talked, and we have heard as well, how we can change our way of working in our construction sites. Then we have talked about making the construction as such more efficient. And I think from our perspective, if we relate it to our products, our machines, we can do whatever we want to optimize diesel engines or the hydraulic drivetrain. But if we start with the operator and we train our operators, the difference between an untrained and a well-trained operator is a factor 5 in terms of efficiency. And I think if you, as our customers, as our partners, understand that, if you work together with us to improve how operators are working the machines, then we can see a great potential to improve the exhaust that we see in our industry, to reduce the reduction. And in Volvo CE, since we have created the CCC Summit, we have created as well a certain purpose that is driving us. The purpose that we have, you can see it behind me, is building tomorrow. What we want and what our 14,000 employees are standing for is we want to make this planet a better place, because we believe we owe it to our children, we owe it to the generations to come. And it is very interesting to listen to you, because it seems that at least we in this room, we have the same purpose, we have the same objective. We definitely do not deny that our planet has a challenge, a climate challenge. And we have many ideas how to improve. And I think together with you as our partners in research, as our partners in development, and as our partners in business, together we will build the world that we want to live in. So once again, thank you very much for coming. Thanks for your contribution. And we are off to 2 more interesting sessions in this very interesting day. Thanks a lot.